What's up, Jets fans? It's Christian from the Jets Report. And today, I'm going to be discussing 3 things that the Jets absolutely need to do to really help improve Zach Wilson's performance going forward and addressing what he did in the past. But before we get into that, I want to let you know you can follow me on Twitter at Jets_CP. I love interacting with the fans, and Twitter is such a great place to see different Jets fans' takes and really get your guys' opinions. So if you want to give me a follow at Jets_CP, it'll really mean a lot, and let's get into the video. So obviously, as all Jets fans know, Zach Wilson has not been off to a good start this year, and the whole Jets team in general has not been off to a good start this year, as we are 0-3. We've had 3 pitiful games, terrible performances, not fun to watch as a Jets fan. And it's not great to see because you don't want to see your rookie quarterback struggling like this early. You don't want to see his confidence get low. You don't want to see all these things that, you want to see your rookie quarterback do well. You want to see him grow. You want to see him improve. And obviously there's going to be growing pains, but you never want to see him at this low of a morale. Zach Wilson's stats are currently 55.2 completion percentage for 628 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. So obviously that touchdown to interception ratio is not great, and his yards per game aren't great, and that completion percentage is pretty low. So all around, it's not a good start for Zach Wilson. And honestly, that's a product of a lot of things, and a lot of those things are out of his control, and it's really on the play calling, the offense, and just everything around him. And at some points, I feel like he's trying to play hero ball, and as a rookie quarterback, you do not, as a fan of a team, you do not want to see your rookie quarterback trying to play hero ball this early in his career. It's just not good for his development, and it's clearly not going to be good for his stats, as we could see firsthand with Zach Wilson. So in this video, I'm just going to go over 3 things that the Jets absolutely need to change and improve on to help Zach Wilson and really give him a fighting chance to keep us in games and maybe win a few down the road. Obviously, I'm not expecting any playoffs, any winning record. I knew that going into the season, but I still want to see us be competitive, and I want to see Zach Wilson get good experience. So in this video, like I said, we're just going to go over 3 things that the Jets need to change to really help Zach Wilson. And the first thing that I want to talk about that needs to improve is play calling. And I think it's obvious to most fans that Mike LaFleur, our rookie offensive coordinator, has really underwhelmed through the first 3 games with the Jets and Zach Wilson when it comes to play calling. Before he came in, I was expecting, along with pretty much every other Jets fan, to have a version of the Shanahan offense with a lot of pre-snap movement, emphasis on the run game, and really making it easy for the rookie quarterback and Zach Wilson, give him some naked bootlegs to roll out, get some easy completions, maybe some up-tempo offense to really get him in a rhythm early in the game, really get him acclimated to the NFL. Obviously, we started off the year with 3 very tough defenses, and it's so important just to make Zach feel comfortable so he gives us a shot to stay close and maybe win some games. But from what I've seen to start the year, it's been the complete opposite. Week 1, I felt like we completely abandoned the run game, and I felt like Zach was all alone out there trying to make plays. And he did score 2 touchdowns, and it was his best start out of the first 3. But, it was still not good to see. He threw that one ugly interception. I feel like there was no pre-snap movement. And, it was a little concerning coming out of week 1. But going into week 2 and 3, I thought, okay, maybe Mike LaFleur gets Zach more into it the next coming weeks, and we see much more improvement. But honestly, it's been the exact opposite, and I feel like we backtracked both week 2 and week 3, and have just got progressively worse, which is something you absolutely do not want to see. In both week 2 and week 3, I feel like Zach was trying to play hero ball. There was not any checkdowns. There was not any short passes early in the game. There was no naked bootlegs. There was none of that. And the emphasis on the run game was there, but they didn't really mix it in at the right times. And I felt like they misutilized it in a way almost, if that makes any sense. And I feel like Zach was just trying to play hero ball still. He had 4 interceptions against the Patriots, and a lot of these interceptions came on desperation throws, trying to fit it into tight windows, especially early in the game, the first 2 interceptions. I felt like Zach was just trying to force the ball. He had no rhythm. He was playing against a defensive genius and a guy who absolutely destroys rookie quarterbacks in Bill Belichick, and it was not a good combination. And the play calling really hasn't been there at all, so I need to see better play calling from Mike LaFleur. I know all Jets fans want to see that. It's not that hard. I feel like we did a great job that one drive against Denver. We were going so quick. I believe it was in the second quarter. It was definitely before halftime. We were going so quick. We were moving the ball down the field, little crossing routes, emphasis on the run game at the right time, setting up 3rd and short, 2nd and short. and then we don't get any points out of the drive, and we abandon that whole tactic for the rest of the game, and nothing gets any better, and it gets even worse. So yeah, I need to see a better effort from Mike LaFleur, making it easier on Zach Wilson. I know it's only 3 games. I don't want to overreact on this young coaching staff, but I definitely need to see an improvement. And let's move on to the next point that the Jets need to do to really help Zach Wilson. The second point I want to talk about when it comes to helping out Zach Wilson and what the Jets need to do better is blocking for him up front on the offensive line and just really giving him time. Because I feel like Zach Wilson has no time to throw through his first 2 weeks in the NFL. It's been noticeable in every single game. I feel like there's plays where he snaps the ball and he's already got a guy in his face in less than 1 second. He's got one of the shortest times to throw in the league, and he's been sacked the most times in the league. So that's just terrible combination you want to have for your rookie quarterback. You're trying to develop and give him confidence and let him get experience. So this needs to change immediately. Someone's got to step up in that offensive line room. Someone has to realize that we can't call each other out, because you see guys like Greg Van Roten and Connor McGovern throwing shade at different offensive linemen, and Zach Wilson himself saying he needs to get the ball out quicker. But no, he's a rookie quarterback, and you as the offensive lineman who's a veteran needs to step up, get your troops together, and really figure this out, because we need Zach Wilson to have time. And sure, part of this is we need Michael LaFleur to get quicker play calls and do some checkdowns and really get Zach Wilson moving. But we still need Zach Wilson to have time regardless. We can't always see him on the ground getting just pounded by 300-pound defensive linemen. I mean, Zach Wilson's not a big guy. He's also not a small guy. But knowing to take hits like that, and we need to really develop and keep our rookie quarterback healthy. So that's definitely got to change. I know it's not going to be a quick fix, but I feel like Joe Douglas has put such an emphasis on the O-line. And honestly, it hasn't gotten much better, maybe marginally better, but I need to see a big improvement, and we need to see Zach Wilson staying on his feet. Because when Zach Wilson has time, with the very few instances that he does, he's really performed well and showed what he can be with the right tools around him. So that needs to be an improvement. And let's move on to the next point the Jets need to do to really help out Zach Wilson. The third and final thing I want to discuss when it comes to helping out Zach Wilson and what the Jets need to do better is the wide receivers, the tight ends, the running backs. We need to catch passes. We can't be dropping these short passes. When Zach Wilson finally gets a great throw off, I feel like a lot of guys are dropping passes, and that's just terrible for your rookie quarterback. First of all, it really hurts Zach Wilson's stats, his pro football focus grade, his confidence. All those get lowered by these dropped passes, and we can't have that. Zach Wilson's completion percentage is all the way down to 55.2%. I can guarantee you that's at least a couple more points higher if these guys stop dropping passes. I mean, you look at week 3, Zach Wilson has a beautiful rollout to the left against the Denver Broncos. I mean, something you love to see. It's what we were talking about coming out of college, those flashy off-platform throws. There's an absolute dart to Corey Davis. Would have put us right inside the 15-yard line, close to the 10-yard line, right in the red zone early in the game. And Corey Davis drops it, and it's 3rd and 10. Just stuff you can't have. I mean, obviously he was a little bit contested, but it hit Corey Davis in the hands. He's our number 1 receiver. He got paid the big contract in the offseason. We need to see that catch be made. We need to see him come down with that. It's a huge momentum swing if he does. Another time I want to talk about this is it's 4th down in the Denver game. We're 5 wide for whatever reason. That's another thing we could talk about with the play calling Michael LaFleur. When we go 5 wide, Ty Johnson's in the slot. He runs a little slant route. He's open easily. It's 4th and 1. He's easily going to get like 3-4 yards. Might even break for a longer play. Hits him right in the hands. Sure, it was a little bit of Zach Wilson might have let him too much. Ty Johnson had to extend a little bit, but it hit him right in his hands. It wasn't like Ty Johnson had to dive or anything. And just goes right through his hands. Kills the drive, turnover on downs. We cannot have that. We need our guys catching passes. I know as simple as it seems, but we need to help our rookie quarterback and make everything easier for him. It shouldn't be roles reversed where a rookie quarterback's trying to play hero ball this early in his career and trying to win us games. We got to lift our quarterback up and really make it easier for him. And I'm sure there's a bunch of different cases where the Jets have dropped passes. Those are just 2 that I saw watching week 3 that are really sticking in my memory. Still keep thinking about them. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on Zach Wilson's performance to start the year? Obviously, it's not ideal, but it totally isn't just his fault. Definitely some of it's on him, but we need to see improvement around him to really lift up Zach Wilson. So as always, go Jets.